Hello, folks. Happy Thursday. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe the holiday weekend is almost upon us. This is so exciting. So exciting to think we're just a breath away from a holiday weekend here stateside, which is very exciting. How many of you watched the Facebook Live this morning that Nicole and I did with our friends Brian Fairley and Brian? If you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. Go to the Swagbucks Facebook page after this game and watch. You're going to learn not only how you can earn 1,500 SB, which I'm going to tell you later in this game, but how you can mix up a really great cocktail for both the summer, the fall, the winter, just any time. And really just tips for mixing in general. A lot of stuff I never knew, and I absolutely loved it. Every second of it was so enjoyable. Two really nice guys that know their stuff. And we all learn something. And that's the important thing, right? Learning things. Come on, people. Come on. So it's all about every day. Try to learn one new thing. And you're doing great. In fact, you may learn something playing this game. This is the Thursday game. This is the most difficult game of the week. So if you get a question wrong, and it might be a fact you never heard before, you're going to learn something new. And that's, just the beauty of life. We're going to get started in just about 30 seconds here. We are almost ready to go. Everybody is excited. We've got basketball happening right now. My Phillies just won a game. They won a walk-off game in the bottom of the 10th, I think. That is very exciting to me. Just a crazy time all around. And it's almost Labor Day. Almost Labor Day here in the States. I hope you have fun plans and fun meals ahead of you. But for now, we're going to start this game. It's Thursday, and if you play this game regularly, you know that this is the day I live for. So get ready to have some fun with Swagbucks Live, the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. We are practically at the weekend, and I, your producer Hal, am here for it. Let us take a look at the grand prize du jour. Yes, that's $1,000, and everyone who can correctly answer my 10 multiple-choice trivia questions, well, you'll split it. Even if you don't get a piece of that grand prize, don't fret. After Q1, you will get one bonus SB for any question you get right. Remember to claim those SB at the end of the game so you can add them to your account. But, if you win the game, you don't have to claim anything. Your bonus will be automatically rolled into your share of that grand prize. All right, folks, join me as we leave the comments behind and enter a world of trivia unlike any you've seen since last night's game. Here's your warm-up, folks. This is question number 1. What musical instrument is played by humming into it? Is it a kazoo, drums, or guitar? Which of these do you play by humming into it? Now, anybody can play one of these, which is part of what makes them so great, although it helps to have proper pitch if you really want your kazoo to sound good. Kazoo is the answer. I like to conversationally just work the answer in there sometime, but you already knew it. You knew the answer. 97% of you getting that one right. 2% going for drums. I don't know what kind of drums you have, but if humming into them makes them work, then more power to you. But hey, of the folks who got out, we already had a bunch of you come right back in using your free rejoins. That is what I like to see. Also, as we know, we always have some stragglers in this game. Welcome to all of you. You are using rejoins as well to make sure that you are in it. This is why you don't show up late. You think you have it timed out, and then you show up and I'm already past the first question. My goodness. Show up a little earlier. That's all. That's a hot tip from me to you. Let's move on to question number 2. It's worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. Which of these heroes is a member of the Avengers? Is it Spawn, Batman, or the Hulk? Which of these 3 is an Avenger? He's the comic book version of Jekyll and Hyde, a well-meaning scientist who turns into a raging monster that fights alongside Earth's mightiest heroes. He's the Hulk. The Hulk is a member of the Avengers. Of course, the Avengers is Marvel, and Spawn is not Marvel. Neither is Batman. That is why neither of them are Avengers, but pretty much every other Marvel hero that you can think of at one point or another has been a member of the Avengers. They carry little ID cards, or at least they did in the comics I read when I was a kid. And, just everybody's at least an associate Avenger, even if they're not at that mansion full time. But hey, folks, 90% of you getting it right. That is well done. Out of the 10% of you out, most of you came right back in. Still over 21,000 of you in the hunt for that $1,000 grand prize. So let us move on to one bonus SB to anyone who can correctly answer question number 3. Here it is. Which of these road races is the longest distance? Is it a 5K, a 10K, or a marathon? Maybe you've run some of these. I've run one of these before. 2 of them I have not. If you're an endurance runner, you've probably completed quite a few of these 26.2-mile races named after a town in Greece. I'm talking about the marathon. Marathon is the answer, and 93% of you getting that one right. 7% going with 10K. That's a little over 6 miles, and then a little over 3 miles in a 5K. It's 3.1, I think, for a 5K, and then 6.2 for a 10K. I've run a couple of 5Ks. I have a medal from one that hangs in the office. It's still hanging there somewhere, I assume. I haven't been there in several months, but, you know, medals don't go bad. Let's move on to question number 4, worth 1 bonus SB. Swiss musician Werner Thomas first gave us which popular song and dance? Is it the twist, the chicken dance, or the Lindy Hop? Werner Thomas. Which popular song and dance did he bring us? Originally titled Der Entanz, which translates to the duck dance, this song was written as a drinking dance for Oktoberfest. If I said dance enough times, now the chicken dance is for just about anything. It's the chicken dance. You know, it's a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and you wiggle your tush. That's a duck, not a chicken. But I'm paying homage to the original duck dance, which is what it was called. 67% of you getting that one right. 2/3 of you. That is what I like to see. And already over 2/3 of the people who got out coming right back in. Still almost 18,000 of you in the hunt for our grand prize as we go deeper and deeper into our Thursday game. Our next question is worth 1 bonus SB. It's question number 5. Here it is. The term brunch was coined by an author who claimed its primary purpose was for what? Is it a religious meal, a hangover cure, or a political stunt? What did this guy say brunch was for? Now, why eat a giant carb-filled double meal to start off your Sunday? The answer is simple, according to this writer. It's for people who party too hard the night before. It is a hangover cure. Hangover cure is the answer. 66% of you getting that one right. I believe that article came out in the late 19th century, and now we all brunch. Brunch is like a way of life. There are people who are just brunch warriors, even if they didn't party the night before. I love a brunch buffet. I enjoyed many brunch buffets when restaurants were open here. Now I don't miss it as much. I like to make my own food. But hey, you know, one person's brunch is another person's breakfast or lunch. Let's move on to question number 6. It's worth 1 bonus SB. If you get it right, here is your question. What tissue connects bones and muscles? Is it tendons, or tendons? Which of these is the tissue I'm looking for? Can somebody get me a tissue? When it gets inflamed, it's really painful. Just ask anyone who's ever suffered from tennis elbow. They'll tell you that those swollen tendons are no joke. I did it conversationally again. Tendons is the answer. Pretty much everybody getting that one right. Great bounce back from 2 difficult questions. We are over halfway through the game. Only 4 questions now standing between 15,000 of you and our $1,000 grand prize. Here we go. My wife on the phone and just talking as she crosses in front of me. Here we go. It's question number 7, worth 1 bonus SB. Which of the following were commonly interred with the deceased in Viking burials? Was it board games, bagels, or books? Which of the following? These were commonly interred with the deceased. Now, they may have been a group of rowdy, earth-shaking warriors who pillaged their way around the world, but they must have been geeks at heart, since many of them were buried with board games. Board games is the answer. 19% of you getting that one right. Well done. Yes, who knew? They had some primitive game that they loved, and a lot of them were buried with it. So they were put there, buried, they were maybe put in a boat and sent out. The boat was set on fire. Not everybody got that kind of burial. Some people were just put in the ground, and they had their favorite board game when they did it. Isn't that nice? Anyway, I see only 19% of you getting that one right, which means 81% of you out, but already over half of you right back in. But this is Thursday. It's difficult. 8,600 of you still vying for a piece of that $1,000 grand prize. Well done. We have over 23,000 of you in the game in toto, as I like to say. And everybody can get a bonus SB if they correctly answer our next question. We are moving on to question number 8. Here it is. According to Mental Floss, beak runner, cannon shooter, and elephant ears are all old slang for what? Is it a circus performer, a police officer, or a pitcher? What is it? What is that slang for? Now, if you're not careful, one of those Lizzie lice will put you in the hooskow. All those terms are slang that criminals use to describe police officers. Police officer is the answer. 63% of you got that one right. Well done. Not an easy question. Those are not terms I had ever heard before I wrote the question. Some of these are British terms, so maybe some of our UK players might have been hip to that one, but 37% of you out. I have some people coming back in, but we're down to it here, folks. It's Thursday. This is what the Thursday game is. Just under 6,000 of you vying for a piece of a $1,000 grand prize. Let's move on to our second to last question, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here's question number 9. Succulents are a type of what? Is it plant, dessert, or cloud? What are succulents? These are great to keep around the house because they have an exotic look and they don't require a ton of care to keep alive. Succulents are plants. They are plants. That is the answer. 5,810 of you have made it this far, and you are ready for our final question. But before that, you know what I'm going to say. If you had fun playing this game, you tell your friends about it. Post to social media with the hashtag SBLive and include your share link, which you get by clicking the Get More Rejoins button on the main menu of this app. Why does the button say that? Because when people sign up using the link and the code that pressing that button provides you, then you get a free rejoin for each person who does that. Now, also, I talked about this a little before the game. I don't know if you saw our Facebook Live today. If not, you should go to the Swagbucks Facebook page and check it out because I want you to mix things up this weekend. Blend up a frozen berry. It's a great cocktail, and you can earn SB while you're doing it. Here's what you do. You go to the in-store deals area of Swagbucks and add Shandon sparkling wine to your shopping list. Then you purchase a bottle of Shandon Sparkling at participating retailers. There are over 50 of them, and you'll earn 500 SB when you upload your receipt. But you can't have a frozen berry without Belvedere vodka. So when you purchase a bottle of Belvedere vodka as well, you will earn an additional 500 SB, plus an extra 500 SB. That's 1,500 SB total for checking out a refreshing frozen cocktail that you can have all year around. You have to be a U.S. player to take advantage of this offer, but be sure to check it out after the game to see where you can go. I guarantee you every one of you in the U.S. has a store nearby where you can get everything you need and earn SB while doing it. Check out that frozen berry. And the video is so much fun. You'll get a step-by-step there of exactly how to make it, and it is awesome. Cannot recommend it enough. Folks, 5,828 of you are now vying for a piece of our $1,000 grand prize. We have almost 23,000 of you playing in total. Everyone gets a bonus SB if you can correctly answer question number 10. Here it is. Which board game has you solving a murder? Is it Sorry, Clue, or Monopoly? Which of these games is a whodunit? The murder of Mr. Body has left behind 6 suspects, a bevy of weapons, and a mansion full of rooms. What happened? You figure it out when you play Clue. Clue, a.k.a. Cluedo. 5,764 of you knew that answer, and you are splitting our grand prize. Well done to each and every one of you, picking up 18 SB, plus the bonuses that you earned along the way. We got Mark's 0. You are a winner today. Swain Shandon. That's almost like Shandon Sparkling Wine. I wonder if that's what you named yourself after. You are a winner as well. And, of course, Nick Sales 07. Congratulations to you. Each of you are grand prize winners. You also got your bonuses along the way. Those of you who earned bonuses but didn't win grand prize, if you claim them, guess what? You're a winner too. And now that y'all have these SB, you know what to do with them. Yeah, you redeem them for PayPal cash or gift cards to Amazon, Starbucks, Target, and hundreds of other places. Great job all week long, folks. Of course, come back tomorrow early for our Friday Flash game at 3 p.m. Eastern Time.